Buckle up, guys. Today we are going to witness a father walk into court completely convinced he's about to receive child support, only for the first few questions to flip the entire narrative. The moment the judge confirms the kids live with the mother, you can feel the tension shift. He thinks this is routine. It isn't. What he doesn't realize yet is that one misunderstanding is about to cost him far more than he imagined.
This is case number JVB 1002, Green versus Green.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Green, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I don't have any of my paperwork with me, but basically I need to get child support. I don't have a job right now. Elle's working, but now that we're separated, I recently filed for divorce, so I can't support the kids when they're over at our place, and honestly, it'd be great if I could get a little bit of child support to take care of the kids.
So let me get this straight. You guys are married, you filed for divorce,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're seeking child support from her?
Yes, that's correct, Your
Yes.
Judge.
Who does these children live with?
The kids live with me, Your Honor.
They're also at my place on the weekdays.
On weekends. They come see you on weekends, okay?
Weekends.
Okay, weekends. So you're a non-custodial parent.
No, Your Judge.
Excuse me?
I said, no, Your Judge.
No, you're a non-custodial parent, which means that she should receive the child support benefit, not you.
See, I'm honestly new to this whole thing. I'm not sure how it's supposed to work. I just know that, I'm currently, if I don't have a job right now, I can't take care of the kids when they come over. I mean, I can barely afford.
Wait a minute.
I barely afford to keep myself in an apartment.
You have common sense though, right?
I'd like to think my mama gave me common sense. Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, now the excuses begin, and this is where it gets interesting. He says he can't find work in his field, and just when you expect something practical, he drops the mechanical bull detail. The courtroom energy changes instantly. The judge isn't buying the narrow career argument, and you can sense she sees something he doesn't. This isn't about bulls, it's about responsibility, and he's digging himself deeper.
Okay, so then you should understand that if the children are living with her, and just because you're unemployed, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be paying her child support
But-
if the children live with her.
Yes.
Your Judge, how am I supposed to pay? Like, how am I supposed to take care of the kids? If
You're
Get a
supposed
job.
to get a job. Exactly, get a job. Everyone has to work. Why do you think you're so special and that doesn't apply to you?
I can't really find a job in my career because
What kind of career do you do? And make this good.
I'm a mechanic, but it's hard to do
Wait
what
a
I
minute.
do.
You cannot find a job as a mechanic?
Yes, Your Judge.
What type of mechanic are you?
I work on mechanical bulls. It's not very easy for me to get work because right now there's just not a lot of bulls needed in the wintertime. It just doesn't happen.
Okay,
So right now
but you can
I
find
had
something else, right?
That's what I keep telling him, but he's very picky about the job.
well, and I
Your
have to
Honor.
I have to explain to her all the time that all mechanical items aren't the same. All right, like I can't just work on a car because I wasn't trained that way. I went to school. Like I don't have the
Oh,
opportunity.
it's getting better. You went to school, so you have a skill set, right?
Yes, ma'am. I went.
So you can use it for something other than mechanical bulls,
Yes, like
correct?
supporting your kids.
Is that right? It's a yes or no? I don't need all the extra.
Yes, I went to school, but no,
Okay.
it doesn't apply.
You know what?
It does.
Now watch closely because this is the turning point. He casually admits he quit his job right before filing for divorce. That single timeline detail changes everything. The judge connects the dots in real time, and suddenly what sounded like bad luck starts looking strategic. The room tightens. He thought unemployment would protect him. Instead, it just opened the door to something much worse.
You obviously came here to waste my time.
No, ma'am, I didn't. I just want to take care of my
Obviously you
kids,
did.
and
Well,
I can't do that if I don't make
You know how you're going to
money.
take care of your kids? You're going to go get another job. And even if you don't get another job, what's going to happen today, you're going to be ordered to pay her child support. And it looks like you just stopped working in July.
Yes, I did. I did quit in July right before I filed for divorce.
You quit in July right before you filed for divorce because you felt like you wouldn't have to pay child support. You really thought that she was going to pay it to you.
Maybe I'll throw myself on the mercy of the floor of the court here, honestly, because I thought that when you are separated from a loved one and you have kids, you're supposed to pay child support. That's what I was told. My daddy paid child support. I know how it works.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
obviously
I thought she would pay because how much? If
Okay,
if kids are gonna be with me, I can't
think
feed them goldfish.
that
I can't pay
Texas
for.
Workforce Commission correctly reported your numbers of what you made from January through July. So that's where we're going to base your child.
Here comes the reality check. The numbers start rolling and he still thinks there's a chance this swings his way. Then the final figure lands, $945 a month. Not receiving, paying. The irony is complete. He walked in asking for support and walks out owing it. And that final exchange with the judge, that's the moment he realizes this plan didn't just fail, it backfired.
Support off of. According to that, you made $45,600 within those months. How many children do you all have?
We have two children.
Okay, how old are these children?
They are 12 and 6.
12 and 6, okay. And who covers health insurance?
I do, Your Honor.
How much is it?
$167 a month.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I have from that $45,600, I have your gross at $3,800. Excuse me? What's going on here? I'm making my ruling and you are speaking to someone else that is not a party to this case. Who is that?
Just a friend trying to help me out.
Okay, well obviously, sir, you gonna come up here and help him pay child support?
Wait,
Okay, thanks.
You're
If
judging.
you're
Am I
not,
paying
I
child
need you-
support? I
I
can't
need you
afford.
to stay back
If I'm
here.
asking for child support, how can I pay it?
How? After you listen to me and I tell you what the amount is. So your gross is $3,800, which brings your net to $3,112.11. Yes, grab a Snickers because you're gonna be here a minute. Health insurance reimbursement to mom is $167. So based on that, I have your total child support monthly obligation of $945.03. That's to be paid every month.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand because I thought I came in here to receive money, ma'am.
Well, you thought wrong and I just gave you my ruling. So any other questions?
I have no questions. I'm good with this.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, did you have something else?
He always has something else.
Okay.
if you know of anybody hiring, I would love a job.
Okay, well, I think there's a bar that has a mechanical bull. You can go see if they need something done with the bull over there, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
I just want to go over what you all witnessed in the case of Green versus Green. So in this case, the husband actually filed for divorce and believed that because he was the one that was unemployed, that the wife had to pay child support. That's absolutely not how it works. Under Texas law, whomever the children reside with, that's the person who receives the benefit of child support. It's not the other way around. And you would also notice that dad quit his job right before.
All right, guys, new case, completely different strategy. This father voluntarily puts himself on child support just to secure time with his kids. On the surface, it sounds responsible, but when the mother explains why she's blocking visits, another layer unfolds. A new relationship, a new fiancé, and rising tension. This isn't about money, it's about control, and the judge is already sensing what's really driving this dispute.
Judge Vanderbeek Court now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1001, Cooper versus Johnson.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Cooper, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I brought this case to court because I'd like to put myself on child support. I'd like to see my kids more often.
So you're putting yourself on child support to see your kids more often?
Yes, Amanda Johnson, my ex, has made it difficult lately for me to see my kids. I thought that if I was on child support, it might be easier to have some kind of scheduled time that I can actually see my children.
Okay, when you say she's been making it difficult lately, what types of things has she been doing?
She's been rescheduling when I come to pick them up. She's said that she's too busy and that I can't hang out with them on the weekends. She's just generally made it tough for me to see my kids.
Okay. Why have you made it tough for him to see his kids?
Your Honor, my ex-boyfriend has a new girlfriend and I do not like her. I do not like her being around my children. I think she's a terrible influence on my kids. And I know that if I give them more time with him, it's going to be with him and her. And I do not approve of that whatsoever.
Okay, so you're mad because he doesn't want to be with you and moved on? That's what you're saying?
No, I'm mad because he has only been dating this woman for 3 months. Now suddenly they're engaged. I think she's a terrible person and I don't want my children to be around her.
Now the confrontation sharpens. The judge presses hard, cutting through hesitation and eye rolls. One meeting with the new fiancé becomes the foundation for restricting access to the kids. But the courtroom doesn't operate on emotion or jealousy or assumptions. The more the mother explains, the clearer it becomes that emotion, not evidence, is steering her decisions. And once that's exposed, the ruling is practically inevitable.
This is about the well-being of my children.
This is about the well-being of your children, but you don't like her. Do you even know her?
I have met her one
It's
time.
a yes or a no. Have you even met her before?
Technically, yes, I have met her before.
Okay, so you met her one time.
I know people who are friends with her. I've seen her
You know,
on
I'm not
social
going to do this
media.
tap dancing back and forth with you. You're going to answer my question when it's very direct. So you've met her one time.
Yes, ma'am.
And based on that one time of meeting her, you believe she's a bad influence on your children.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that today. He should not have to come to court to place himself on child support in order to see his kids, especially when it's for a reason that has nothing to do with them. He's in a new relationship. Obviously, you're mad, and you're just mad because he is in that new relationship, not with you. And because you're mad, you're trying to hold it against him with his kids.
Oh no, that has nothing to do with it.
That's not how it works. Well, that's exactly what it sounds like. I mean, that's what it sounds like, right?
That's what it
I
sounds
don't
like,
want
Your
him
Honor.
back.
Yep.
I don't want to be with him at all.
No, you don't want him back. You just don't want him to be with anyone else.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's what it is. I mean, that's what it sounds like. And you can roll your eyes and everything. You know, that doesn't bother me one.
And here's where intentions meet consequences. He wanted structure so he could see his children more, but structure comes with numbers. When the Medicaid reimbursement and child support totals combine, the monthly obligation crosses $1,100. That's the trade-off. Access secured, but at a serious cost. Courtroom lessons are rarely cheap.
Yeah, because I can do it too. So, we're going to go ahead and start child support today. You are going to allow him to see the children. It's not a what if, I don't like her, she's a bad influence. It has nothing to do with that. You're going to allow him to see his children. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks. And you understand that you're going to be paying child support, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, how much money do you make a year?
$48,000.
$48,000. And how old are the children?
12 and 14.
12 and 14. And who covers health insurance for the children?
We have Medicaid, Your Honor.
Okay. So just so you all are aware, Medicaid is not health insurance. It's a benefit it's provided through the state, you know, to assist with the children going to the doctor and the hospital if needed or anything like that. So that, because it is from a state agency, you are going to have to pay it back to them, okay?
Okay.
And it's going to be included in your monthly obligation for child support. You understand?
Okay.
Okay. So I have your gross at $4,000 a month, which brings your net to $3,050.01. So your child support obligation is $762.50. In addition to the Medicaid. So what happens is I have to take 9% of your gross, and that's the amount that you would pay back for Medicaid. That's what the law says has to be done. So 9% of $4,000 gives me $360. So when you add the two together, comes out to $1,122.50 a month. Now, if you were to enroll the children into private health insurance, which I'm sure you can find something a lot cheaper than $360, your child support amount would go down.
Okay.
Okay, so you have the option to do that. If you have private insurance through your employer, or if you want to enroll the children under something outside of your employer, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, all right. Do you all have any other questions for me?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want to go over what you all just saw in the case of Cooper versus Johnson. So, Mr. Cooper put himself on child support so he is able to see the child more often. Well, under Texas law, you don't necessarily have to place yourself on child support in order to see your child. But in the event that someone does open up a child support case, it naturally gives them rights for visitation to the child. And you heard mom say something about she was upset that dad was engaged. That absolutely has nothing to do with his visitation of the child and or his child support obligation.
If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.